you may be wondering how the COVID-19 pandemic compares to the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918 that claimed millions of lives around the world. We certainly haven't gotten to that point. Hopefully we never will with this pandemic, but we'll have to see how this unfolds over the next several months, perhaps even years, until we find a vaccine for the coronavirus. In the meantime, I produced a documentary on World War I General John J. Pershing, who led World War I troops in the Great War. And you can see here the devastation that the Spanish flu caused troops who were fighting in the trenches in France.
When American troops sailed to France in late 1918, a silent killer, a highly contagious strain of flu, came with them across the Atlantic to the trenches of World War I.
These are not clean spaces. These are places where men are stockpiled on top of each other. They're living outside for months at a time. So it's ugly.
When the flu epidemic struck during the Meuse-Argonne battle, it was impossible for General Pershing to ignore its effect on the American Expeditionary Forces.
The total number of influenza cases treated in hospitals was nearly 70,000, of whom many developed a grave form of pneumonia. The death rate from influenza rose to 32% of cases for the AEF.
Not even Pershing was immune from the virus he called the grippe. His diary shows it forced him to bed for several days under doctors' orders. Some epidemiologists believe the unsanitary trenches caused the virus to mutate into a global killer strain. It hurt the effectiveness of soldiers fighting on both sides of the war.
When these men went down from the flu, and they didn't even recognize, the medical corps, in some cases, didn't know it was the flu immediately, didn't really know how to treat it.
In World War I, the flu killed more Americans than enemy weapons. Worldwide, it killed more people than the Great War itself.